Tonight is an incredible night of celebration. It's a celebration, in fact, of love. For tonight, we are celebrating the love that flowed from the heart of Susan. I think it can be said that Susan loved life and loved her right back. And tonight we especially celebrate the love that was the earmark and substance of a 40-year-long committed relationship that Susan and Diane shared with each other. It's the very nature of love that it can't be confined to just one place. I mean, like the infinite love that is our God, it flows out into the world and embraces all those around us. This was indeed the case with Susan and Diane. It still is. Flowed out from them into the hearts of many of us who are privileged, still are privileged, to know them. Tonight, we celebrate this amazing example of love. It was supposed to have been a celebration by the renewal of their vows. That's what was planned for tonight. I've been asked to preside over that renewal. But as we all know, God had other ideas and took Susan from us. You know, for many couples that enter into the state of marriage, we've often heard that married life is till death do us part. Yet in our Christian tradition, there's a little known different understanding of what that love is like. There's a very, very ancient story of Saint Sergius and Bacchus. Ever hear of that? They were Roman Christian soldiers. They were revered and are revered throughout the Christian world, particularly in the Middle East today. You can find churches dedicated. In fact, their feast day is October 7th. It's coming up. Now, there's some speculation that this story is actually about two earlier saints, but in either case, the story is pretty compelling, and I'd like to kind of share it. I mean, as it goes, Serge and Bacchus were two highly respected officers of the Roman army in the 4th century under the reign of the Emperor Galerius. They were also, and well known to be, committed lovers. That's in spite of what you may have heard. This was a common phenomenon, particularly in the society of those days. When they refused to offer sacrifice to the Roman gods, they were uncovered as secretly having been Christians. They were arrested, publicly humiliated by being chained, dressed in female attire, and dragged through the streets. Bacchus was beaten to death in the presence of Sergius, as their story goes, in an attempt to get Sergius to recant his faith, which he didn't. That night, as he laid in the jail cell, Bacchus appeared to Sergius, holding a golden crown. And he told his lover, "Have no fear, for I am waiting for you here in heaven to place this crown of glory on your head." And he encouraged his lover to remain faithful to the faith so that they could live together in eternity. Over the next couple of days, Sergius was also brutally tortured and killed. And as I said, they are revered, their memories revered throughout many of the Christian churches today. You don't hear that story much. But one of the lessons of that story is that love such as that does not end at death. Rather, lives on through all eternity in the presence of God. So such is the case of the love between Diane and Susan. And Susan seemed to know this. Knowing full well the course that her illness was taking her, she told Diane that nonetheless, and come what may, she would be here tonight. Right? Diane? And that we were to go on with the celebration because she would be here. So after talking with Diane last night and praying a little bit to Susan herself, we decided we're going to stick with the original plan. So, my dear friends, let us place ourselves in the presence of God as we come together to witness the proclamation of love that Susan and Diane have for one another. A brief reading from St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. I think that kind of sums it up. But we wanted to ask anyone else who is here tonight who may be so inclined to say a few words about their experience of the relationship that Diane and Susan had. Anybody? Don't all jump in at once.
So it's not the same thing as you're asking, but I remember that they were going to have this time to say things, ways that Susan influenced our lives, and it's similar because it was her idea for Bob and I to get married. She thought we should have more stability. So that was behind that, us being married with Susan. So that's pretty cool. Blame her? Sorry, Bob. No, it's perfect.
Thank you for that. Anyone else? Anyone else?
When Susan tried to set me up with one of the nurses.
With what?
Yeah, she said she told me to come to the hospital and visit her. I was kind of worried. I was thinking things seem kind of great and she's aware of it. But then she said no, there's just a really cute male nurse. And it sort of wonders to me that love is always on the brain, even at those times, even when it's not for you, just for other people. Just thinking maybe she could use that. Yeah, I like that. I love that about her.
Anyone else? Thank you. Don't be shy. Okay, well, if I can quote the great Philadelphia poet Walt Whitman, he said, we were together. I forget the rest. Diane, can you come up here? Susan? Dearly beloved, you both have come together now before God, so that in the presence of the church's minister and of this community, you can declare your intention to renew your vows of marriage, and thus be strengthened by the Lord with a sacred seal. Christ abundantly blesses the love that binds you. He enriches and strengthens those he has already consecrated by holy baptism, that they may be enriched with his blessing, so that you may have strength to continue to be faithful to each other forever. And so in the presence of the church, here gathered, I ask you to state your intentions. Diane, are you prepared, as you follow the path of marriage, to love and honor Susan for as long as you shall live? All right, now everyone listen carefully. Now, Susan, are you prepared, as you follow the path of marriage, to love and honor Diane till she joins you in heaven, and then to be with her for all eternity? Susan says, well, of course I do. But please take your time. She's not going anywhere, and so there's no rush. Please enjoy your life in the meantime. May the Lord bless both of you, and in his kindness strengthen the consent you have declared before the church, and graciously bring to fulfillment the blessings within you. What God has joined together, let no one put asunder. My friends, I give you Diane and Susan. Now let us fill this place with joy and gratitude for all God's wonderful gifts. May God bless this place and this food and this drink, and bless all of you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Let's party.